Hey, so it's not exactly the plan I had in mind to start this channel, but more of a feeling of it's time to. So, for a long time, I've been feeling like I needed to start a channel becoming a beloved, and mainly because I think I want to share my journey of becoming who God has called me to be. It's an uncomfortable place for me. I don't like being on camera. I certainly don't like sharing my business. Um, but I think it may change some lives and some viewpoints and some perspectives. So here I am. So today, something really cataclysmic happened. And although some people would be torn upside down from it, I feel like, well, one, it kind of sucks a little bit. So today I was laid off from my job. It's a very high paying, comfortable, easy job for me to do. And it was a remote job and all of that. And, great team to work with rather. Um, but today I was laid off. Yes, I knew it was coming because I had a feeling in my spirit that I wasn't going to be there very, very long. And because of just stuff going on with the company and all of that type of thing. But I knew that I would need to move on and make steps towards my purpose. So I started to make some of those steps, and so many things has been coming to me as far as information and just inklings in my gut of things to start, different ideas, and my brain has just been running and running and running. And I've just been thinking, well, how am I supposed to do that? I don't have the time, but and I don't have the complete knowledge. I don't have the complete resources. And it was brought back to me that a few months ago, I spent some time away. Like I felt like I needed to get away and just spend a weekend with God. If I could go to the shack type thing. You know what I'm saying? So I went away in Harrisburg, actually, at my brother's place when he wasn't in town, and just spent some time in prayer and praise and seeking, asking, knocking. And I got a lot of answers. Some of those answers have unfolded, and one of those answers told me, the Holy Spirit told me, that I wouldn't be there very long. So I'm not shocked today. And actually, when I got the phone call, I knew what it was. Like I already knew it was coming, but I knew what it was as soon as I got the phone call. So first thing in my mind, I thought, okay, Lord, here we go. It's kind of like when you go up that roller coaster, particularly a wooden one, which is just like, and then you get right at the top, and it's just crap. Here we go, and you're about to just have the ride of your life. Now, it may be scary, but it is also so much fun. And I am honestly, for the first time, this has happened before, but for the first time, I feel prepared. I feel safe. I feel ready to step into whatever is next. And I feel a trust. And I think I feel that trust because I've had several occasions where I had a chance to kind of go back and think of everything that I've gone through in the past. And that's a whole story for another time. But everything I've gone through in the past, and just think of how far God has actually brought me and how quickly he brought me out of it. So my bounce backs have always been a bounce up. It's hard to see that when you're in that situation, and it's hard to see that when it takes a couple of years to get that, but it always happens. Everything is 2020 in hindsight, right? but it's really hard. It's really hard to see that until later on in life. But this is the first time that I see that in it. like I know my bounce back will be much higher than where I was before. And I'm not just talking about income. I mean, yeah, I made a very good income there. Um, so I'm not just talking about money, but impact. I don't believe that I'm here just for the sake of making money. That's just stupid to me. My purpose is not a career, so that's just never made sense to me. Um, but what I'm looking forward to is how my purpose unfolds in the lives that I will eventually impact. And how that may happen, I don't know. I mean, I don't, just looking at things simply, I'm not that complicated of a person. I'm very smart, but I'm really not that complex of a person, So, and I'm not that dynamic of a personality that people would just, to be up on stage and ministering or anything like that. Like I'm not. That's not me. I'm not talking about anything like that. But the idea that someone like me, and all my flaws, and all my faults, and all my shortcomings, could be the one that God actually loves and focuses on. And it's crazy considering everything else that I see. He still pays close attention to me. I'm really not that big of a deal. But hey, maybe he knows something and I don't know. And I'm looking forward to learning what it is that he knows. And I know, yeah, I mean, I know. He's about to reveal things to me in a crazy way. And I'm very excited for this roller coaster to just fall and for the ride. I just wanted to share that.